Okay, time for the final recipe of the night. This one's for Swedish meatballs. Swedish meatballs made with ground pork, ground beef, and smothered in sour cream sauce are better than IKEA. And definitely a dinner win. Takes 50 minutes of prep time, cook time 45 minutes, and it serves 6. For the meatballs themselves, you need a pound of ground beef and ground pork, a cup of panko breadcrumbs, half a cup of milk, 2 eggs, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, half a cup of beef broth, and 2 tablespoons of butter. For the gravy, you need 2 tablespoons of butter, a quarter cup of flour, 2 cups of beef broth, and 8 ounces of sour cream. Mix together the milk and the panko breadcrumbs and let set for a few minutes. In a large bowl, thoroughly blend together the ground beef and pork, seasonings, eggs, and milk soaked panko. Shape into golf ball sized meatballs, and that will make about 36. I know, that's a lot of them, but the idea is to make them perfectly sized for a crowd or your family, whoever you're serving. Melt 2 tablespoons of butter in a large skillet over medium-high heat, working in batches to avoid overcrowding. Sear the outsides of the meatballs and then transfer to a baking dish. Pour half a cup of the beef broth into the baking dish with the meatballs covered tightly with foil, and then bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 minutes. While the meatballs are cooking, heat up 2 tablespoons of butter in the skillet you seared the meatballs in. Whisk in the flour and then slowly pour in the beef broth. Bring gravy to a simmer over low heat, whisking constantly until thickened. Then stir in the sour cream. Once the meatballs have finished cooking, add them to the gravy and allow it to simmer for about 5 minutes. This one is just under 300 calories, so you won't feel bad serving this one. Now you can serve this over buttered egg noodles, mashed potatoes, or even rice. Or cauliflower rice, or mashed cauliflower. Yeah, I know, it sounds kind of odd to have it, but you can't go wrong with what you put your Swedish meatballs on. Those choices are definitely up to you. Mashed cauliflower would definitely be perfect, and cauliflower rice, they will all make healthy alternatives, but you can choose whatever you'd like. But these Swedish meatballs are definitely going to win your family over, and the ones they'll have perfect any night of the week. Log on to mamalovesfood.com to find a recipe for Swedish meatballs. So that's going to do it for us, Paper 101. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for more videos. Until then, I ask you to take care of yourself, stay safe, and above all else, have a good night.